Hey there, gang. What's going on? What's up, everybody? What's up, To It? What's up, Arcane? What's up, RV Winkle? What's up, Eva? What's up, Manic? What's up, everybody? Hi, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. I'm sleepy, but I am good. To Hit noticed I'm so excited. I fired up the stream before it was even 9. Well, there was a story to that, actually. We were gonna go out tonight. We were gonna eat a quick dinner, and then go shopping because we need some stuff from Costco, but dinner kind of raged long and out of control, so I ended up doing a bunch of chores and almost fell asleep on the sofa and then came here to the stream early, so I'm here. Such as it is. I'm here. Chat, I'm here and I'm dry. I don't have a tasty alcoholic beverage tonight. It's just me and my water. So I will be fully on point for this, which I'm sure I will need to be. Because you got your Walmart grocery delivery last. Nice. Got a bathroom space heater in the mail today because your bathroom is freezing. We don't have bathroom heaters. We have heated toilet seats. Heated toilet seats, of course, are an important piece of the cultural fabric of Japan. So, yeah. We have 3 toilets in our house, and one of them already had a heated seat, and then we replaced the other main one. So it was nice and toasty on your buns. Heated toilet seats don't help getting out of the shower. Well, I mean, that's easy. Just don't get out of the shower. Obviously. If you get cold when you get out of the shower, don't get out of the shower. You have to do all that for us. We don't appreciate you enough for that. Your apartment has an old electric coil heater for the bathroom. I mean, we do if and when it does actually become that cold. We do have central heating for everywhere, so. I'm gonna watch the Doom stream. Doom, 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 doom. What's up, Grunt Fodder? Good to see you. And Shadows, good to see you as well. Where's the first episode? Comment Writer in his peak. Better than announcing chat, I'm here and I'm wet. Yeah, Journeyman Project. Super exciting, right? Super, super exciting. Interesting interface for dating. So, dude, I know, right? All the stuff that's... I mean, look at this. Look at the things that are happening here. There is definitely stuff going on. It's really fortunate that we have a whole diagram for the power crowbar right here in the interface. Oh, you know what? They knew this was going to be so dramatic for people. The very first option on the main menu is interface overview, which yes, we are going to go through. Because I am not confident I will have any idea what the hell is going on if I don't. Oh no, I'm sad now. I missed out on heated toilet seat chat doing an update. There's not much to it. We have heated toilet seats in our house because my wife insisted. Normally, I was always of the persuasion where like a warm toilet seat is off-putting, if nothing else. It reminds you of the toasty ass cheeks of whoever came before you and how you are now pressed up against the same surface that they were, and it's just not an idea I really like to dwell on. But I have since come around on the heated toilet seats. Now I appreciate them quite a bit. Yeah, you better read it. There are quick keys you're gonna want in there. Diagram for the power crowbar is goes really well. When the crowbar runs out of batteries, then we find more, damn it. The vibe I get from this is like post-mist FMV adventure game. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. I bought this today and I installed it and I made sure it ran and I made sure OBS captured it. That's the extent of my knowledge with this game. Think way too much about sitting on the toilet? What else do you spend your time doing? Don't tell me your brain power is going to anything more meaningful than that. For a while, I used to mentally combine the Journeyman Project with the Longest Journey. Oh god, like all of the, like Longest Journey and Siberia and Journeyman Project and Tex Avery and the other sci-fi detective-y one whose name I can't remember now. Yeah, they all just kind of blend together in my brain. All those like FMV adjacent adventure games and stuff. Dig. I said Tex Avery, didn't I? Because I really just want to be watching cartoons, honestly. I heard my parents say the experience of sitting in cars' heated seats is scary as if you... No, it isn't. I actually have heated seats in my car, and they are lovely. I'm really, really enjoying them. Had me so good. Tex Avery cartoons are classic, at least when they're not problematic. Yeah, well, that's true of so many animated features from that time. You own the Siberia games, you haven't touched them much. I mean, we tried touching them. They didn't like being touched. They touched back. Maybe someday. Lots of things are maybe someday, chat. Longest journeyman to the center of the earth. Journey into mystery. Siberia 1 is quite good. You probably don't need to you need to play the others. I think I have the second one. I'm not sure if I have anything past that. I don't even know how much there was past that. Maybe we'll see the Hulk. Anyway, chat, this being a Doom stream, this being the demand of the community as a whole, I won't spend too much time putting this off. We'll get to it soon enough because we gotta. There's no delaying the inevitable. That terrible inevitability. We must see this one through, or something. It's community as I like to think of it. At any rate. God, was there anything I was even gonna talk about? Oh, I could tell you what I did yesterday, if you care. I was out like all day yesterday. They opened a synthetic skating rink in our city here, and I had no idea what the hell that meant. We went, and it's basically just plastic paneling that you can skate around on in regular skates, like you would ice, except you can do it in the middle of the day in like 80-degree weather. My kids really liked it. My kids enjoyed it a lot. And while we were there, the local news came by to do a story on it. And they interviewed me and they interviewed my kids. So... So disappointing. Plastic paneling ice sucks. Feel the seam between the panels. My kids did not mind at all. I didn't do it. My wife didn't do it. We went with a friend. All of our kids did. And they really enjoyed it. So it worked for me. And you don't get super cold while you do it. What's up, Bassy? Good to see you. What is a journeyman? I would just assume it's because Skate-a-mering. Did you land on your butt on live television? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It was just my kids. What's up, Nemrin? Good to see you. Love to see the byline on that. Something about local boobs. Seems awfully charitable of me, for me. You need the real ice. You need the pain of falling on real ice. Built Oh man. So yeah, we did that, and then we went over to we went to IKEA for lunch. Gorged ourselves on cheap pizza and hot dogs, and that was lovely. Tried their pretzel for the first time. That was pretty nice. Had cheap ass ice cream too. And then when I came home, I decided to start something new. I decided to finally crack down and play something that I've been thinking about playing. I started playing Infra, which I had threatened to stream at various points. And after playing it, I'm glad I didn't stream it. I don't think it would be a good game for streaming. Partly because it seems like there's a threat of it making me nauseous. It's a first-person exploration game, and it was making me feel a little not so great yesterday, so I don't know that I'm gonna continue it. The concept, at least, is really, really cool. I really like the hook of it because it's so grounded, but so interesting nonetheless. Are Doom streams not just chat's chosen Kusoge? I mean, that's the principle, really, Bassy. That's what it was supposed to be. But people have just started using it for whatever they want now. We made Otis play a good game like once. I mean, God, we did. Didn't we do Cadence of Hyrule as a Doom stream, technically? Been looking for a good recent episode of TV that isn't Poker Face or Star Trek Strange New Worlds lately, because I know of them. Surprised there isn't an ice rink in your vicinity. I know there's at least one in Burbank and another past year. Oh, there is. There is. But we were so morbidly curious about the whole synthetic ice rink thing that we had to give it a try. Also, we had coupons, so it was cheap. Faria was the first game, but you misremember Arcane. It was not a good game. It was very much a bad game. Faria, though, was the platonic ideal of a Doom stream game. Because it was bad. Like, make no mistake, it was bad. But it was bad in a very entertaining way. It was bad in a very entertaining, very compelling way. It wasn't too hard to get through. It wasn't too frustrating. It kept doing weird, surprising things that kept us interested. It's really... That is the peak to which all Doom stream games should aspire to. I think the next one after that was Cadence of Hyrule, which was just a good game. It was just straight up a good game. Y'all just wanted to see it. And then I can't remember if Dragon View was the third one we did or if there was another one in there. I haven't actually been keeping track of all the Doom stream games, so. Kind of reinterpreted the Doom stream concept as make Oddish play stuff you otherwise never would. Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I can't really complain about that. There's a bad game that entertained campy bits is like a video game version of the Mario Brothers movie. Oh yeah, y'all watched the Mario Brothers movie yesterday, didn't you? How was your revisit of it? We did do Eastern Mine, yeah. I really like Dragon View, annoying jumping puzzles aside. Doom is at all, just has to get off his ass and do something. Look, I do a lot around here, okay? I pick all kinds of games to be publicly bad at. That takes some degree of effort, you know. Dude, Kamen Rider sounds like a trip. Elden Ring Doom stream? No. I'm not gonna let people Doom stream in a 100-hour game. That's just not in the cards. Morton Jangle Cut actually helped it a bit. It smoothed out some of the scenes by giving better pacing. The writing was still bad when it wasn't Marx Brothers, Abbott and Costello's slapstick stuff. I should revisit that sometime too. It's a shame I wasn't around yesterday to watch it with y'all. I would have enjoyed that, I think, but is it in the stars? The poetry of the moment. I can't say for sure. I do know, however, what we're doing this week. And it's this thing here. Kamen Rider is, yeah. Bob Hoskins plays a great movie, Italian. I don't even remember what exactly his performance was like. The only thing I really remember about the Mario Brothers movie is just like the really weird, all the just really weird decisions they made in it. He's drunk off his ass. Are these observations perhaps related, I wonder? Not that one, Grunt Fodder. The other one. Spiritual successor to Space Hero coming out soon called Air Twister, really? You don't see many games that hew close to Space Harrier anymore. I mean, honestly, you didn't see that many back in the day either. But of course, in the modern era, there are people that are nostalgic for basically every video game that ever existed prior to like 1999. So that's pretty cool. I still want to check out that roguelike Star Fox game where it's like flying cats and stuff. Is Star Fox a Space Harrier like? I would argue no. I don't think so. Space Harrier to me is like weirdly specific. No, because it's not 2-play, and Space Harrier has no power-ups. I really feel like a Space Harrier like has to be like a flying person who can also run along on the ground, and is like has no control over the velocity. I feel like that's a key element to it. Like Star Fox, you can actually like brake and accelerate, and you can do different kinds of maneuvers and stuff. But Space Harrier is like fully on rails, other than the maneuvering you can do. I sure as Wrath had a bunch of Space Harrier things in it because of how big a super fan the main dev was. Space Harrier 2 Blue Chunks. Luckily, Yakuza 0 is a fairly accurate representation of Space Harrier Arcade. I remember we played it! When we did Yakuza 0, we played a lot of Space Harrier, from what I remember. Com 3D for the Sega Genesis, the ultimate evolution of Space Harrier with levels and weapon upgrades. Cool. 3D World Runner was a Space Harrier like. Anyway, chat, let me remind you of the plan, insofar as there is a plan, and then let's get to it, shall we? We're playing the Journeyman Project. Obviously. It's the first one, but apparently a remake of the first one. I really don't know anything about the Journeyman Project series at all. I just know that this one specifically was requested, and it is a remake of the original, so I am incapable of comparing and contrasting this to the original release. If nothing else, I made on to spend $10. Not really that hard to do. But we are going to endeavor to play all the way through this. We only tap out of Doom streams unless it's really just everybody's having a miserable time, really. Only version of the original you get legally. Making Cottage poor is its own reward. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but it'll take as long as it takes. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all clear. We're all free and clear for that. Power Hours are back on Thursday. We finished Kirby's Adventure on Saturday, so we'll be proceeding apace with whatever other NES games are in there, and then it's just on to the back gauntlet of the magazine, the top 20, the now playing, you know how it is. Probably be continuing that on Saturday as well. Friday is a big unknown. I have not decided what we're doing for Friday. Not anything you need to request ahead of time, because I probably would have needed to set that up for tonight or anything. We just did a wheel for last night, so, or a wheel last week, I mean. So. May or may not need a backup for Wednesday, that's no problem. Now that we are in the throes of Chaos Temper, I have plenty of things swirling around in my mind. I have plans for one-off nights. I have plans for single weeks. I have 1 or 2 plans for a big game we could start at any moment, really. So I'm excited about the Journeyman Project because this does look like a really bizarre and interesting game, but I'm also excited because on the other side of the Journeyman Project, I'm free. This is the last game of obligation. This is the last scheduled game that I'm doing for the foreseeable future, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to just explore our horizon once we're past. It's 21st century America? The hell it is! This is my stream. I can do whatever the hell I want on here. When I am streaming, nothing else exists out here. I am nowhere in space and time. I am only here. I am here on your screen. I control the horizontal and the vertical. I literally do. I can actually stretch and squish myself however I want. As we aren't releasing from bonded servitude to the stream. The stream is a sovereign thing. I can't be the first person to come up with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's do it. Are there tassels on our flag? Gold trim. There's gold trim. I'm taking back gold trim. I'm flipping the script. I'm inverting it. Flip it and reverse it. Who hasn't tried to put a magnet on CRT? Not I. Once I heard about that, I was like, yee, this is fun. All right, chat, here we go. Journeyman Project 1 Pegasus Prime. I really don't know what to expect from this, but here we go. I have garlic stuffed olives and I'm ready to bimble. What the fuck? Presto Studios presents the epic time travel adventure that began.
The year is 2318. The location, the skyborn metropolis of Caldoria. Finally, the terrible memories of Earth's world wars have started to fade. After discovering the strength of unification, humanity reclaimed and restored their once ravaged planet.
You can tell this is science
However,
fiction.
all of these accomplishments have become threatened by man's most incredible discovery, time travel.
That didn't take long.
Frightened by its potential for disaster, government leaders immediately seized the time machine, codenamed Pegasus, and moved it to a secret location.
Ah, that's what's called
Realizing
Pegasus.
that the integrity of the time continuum would now have to be forever guarded, the unified Earth government formed an elite agency to protect history. On a day when an unlikely and unproven member of this team was monitoring the time stream, the unimaginable occurred. Gage Blackwood, Agent 5 of the Temporal Protectorate, would be called upon to prevent a crisis that will threaten history itself. A crisis that could destroy not only the past, but also the future of humankind.
Everything is exploding.
This is the story of Earth's most timely hero.
Earth's most see what they did there, chat? A timely hero. What's up, Helvey? Good to see you tonight. Garlic stuffed olives are awesome. I love all the olives. Keep looking at a character sheet. I'm supposed to complete looking at the stream while I forget the character sheet. Yes! I am winning out over a character sheet. Nothing good ever comes from time travel. The devs behind this also did Gundam 0079 game. Anyway, first things first. Interface overview. I need it. I want it. What's up, Moop?
This is the Journeyman interface overview. Point at any part of the interface to learn more about it.
I have a finger. Okay, I have a big pointy finger. Do that again. Woo! Press any direction key or click your mouse pointing device to exit the overview and return to the main menu. Point at any part of the interface to learn more about it. This is the main screen in which primary gameplay interaction will occur. Use the mouse to control your cursor, which will change in appearance to reflect the following states. Neutral. We're in press mode right now. Grab, zoom in, zoom out, press the mouse button or enter to execute an action. Okay, what is this crap up here? Okay. Date. This area displays a date of your current time zone. Grab hands need to be on a registry. The compass indicates the direction you're pointed. Use the numeric pad or direction keys to turn left, right, or to move forward. Okay, numpad. Gonna use the numpad. Neutral, probe, grope, magnify. Get the fuck out. Indicator bar displays your energy level, which is drained during time travel. Yellow, orange, red. Avoid allowing your energy to become completely exhausted. Prevent being trapped in a time zone. Well, how do you get energy back? Indicator light warns of your low energy levels. Okay, so this currently they both. Okay, cool. This area displays your current inventory item. You can drag and drop inventory items here from the main screen or vice versa. Press tilde or 7 to access other items in your inventory. I'm sorry. What? Why would you do that? Not sure if I've seen a game credited personal caterer before. Oh, I totally missed that. That was game had a hell of a budget. Already trapped in time zone, I call it central. This area displays data and applicable functions of your current inventory item or biochip. Press T or equal to toggle between inventory and biochip. CST supremacy. Original game I had as a click prompt on the UI, but now it's keyboard commands. Press umlaut to run, press the British pound symbol to jump. This area displays your current active biochip. Install new biochips by dragging them here from the main screen. Press backspace or 9. Oh, you know what? The numbers are probably for the numpad. That's probably what's going on here. So 7 on the numpad cycles your inventory items. 9 on the numpad cycles your biochips. I get it. Tell you about the Emancipation Proclamation to interact. Keyboard controls. Sweet Jesus. Alright, direction, movement. Alt F4 is how you quit. Excellent. Control S is save. Control O is restore, parentheses, open save game. Mouse clicker enter is action. P or escape is pause. Tilde or 7 is inventory. Backspace or 9 is biochip. T or equal toggles data display. I or / displays object info. F8 is the custom key mapper if you want to make this even more complicated. Alt enter toggles for full screen mode. We're already there. Those are some catchy mnemonics to help us remember which buttons do what. I thought it was a hand flipping off the escape key in the bottom right for a sec. Nope, that's us. That's us flipping ourselves off, I guess. I finally finished the Arkham Age quest tonight. I was reminded of both why it's very cool and why it pisses me off. Wait, how did it wrap up, Manic? Huge feels of starting a new game on a weekend night after a few drinks. I'm like, I cannot learn this thing right now. Helveet, I've been there so many times. Sit down, just all amped up on something. I'm like, I'm gonna play this game, and like 2 minutes into the tutorial, I'm like, I do not have the mental acuity for this. Print screen to jump off a rope, an actual prompt for Alone in the Dark 2008. Wow. So you get 100,000 gold. That is awesome. It also gives you a treasure chest with several artifacts that are bound to a specific race? Weird. Okay. Anyway, there's 2 difficulties. There's walkthrough and adventure. We'll go with adventure. I feel adventuresome tonight. Anyway, we're gonna start the game. Here we go. Mermaid only. Earth welcomes a symbiotry of peaceful beings. That's good. Beyond the mind's eye, chat. Here's an elf slaying sword that only goblins can use. Here's a hat that boosts intellect and personality as humans. That's weird. I feel like those... I'm not sure I found any, like, race-specific items the entire time I played. Is it only from that Arkham Age quest? That's bizarre. Look, it's clean. Now we know it's sci-fi. I mean, I can't get over this whole ridiculous sci-fi trope of humanity putting aside its differences and unifying in peace. Like, come on, man. At least... See?
Good morning. I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big, Caledoria.
Okay. Oh, Lord, this is the game. Okay. Hi.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept.
Okay, I won't.
Whoa, you look awful.
Fuck you.
Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you drew the short one. So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Sorolan delegate procession. Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back. See you later. Wake up. Wake up.
This is staring gormlessly at the monitor. Much like I do on these streams. All right.
Good morning, Agent 5.
What the hell?
It seems that you have slept with your neuroocular prosthesis on again. Your monocle needs recalibration. Stand by.
What are you doing to my eyeball?
The energy level warning light is operational. The energy level counter is at 100%. Scrolling through the inventory control panel.
You have nothing.
You currently have no inventory items. Scrolling through the biochip display panel. You have the AI biochip installed.
Is that why you're annoying me right now?
Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence. AI unit is fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
That's a terrible idea. I hate that idea. Yeah, the only thing I'm covering up is a little indicator light, but I assume the energy bar should be a bit more evocative of our whole energy situation. All right, I found my hand. Here we go. All right.
Your current directive is to report to the Temporal Security Annex for your scheduled shift and monitor the time stream for possible anomalies.
Cool.
You are in your apartment 4C of the Caldoria Heights complex. You, much like your rent, will be late if you do not begin your morning hygiene routines immediately.
Judgy ass AI, that's exactly what I wanted. All right, can I palm anything? Can I grab anything up here? All right, I guess we gotta, oh boy. Okay. This is gonna be, okay.
Agent 5, you are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure soon.
Oh. It reminds me of D, chat. It reminds me of D. Sure, save game. Oh god. Oh my god, this is the same menu. I guess we'll go right up here. There we go. I think I see a cursor. What is this? A save for ants. Alright, I saved. I always wanted a game interface is just an empty Excel document. Oh god. How do you think you get out of here anyway? Oh man. Can I go through here? Oh my god, that's so cool. The door just ceases to exist. How neat. Does that have 500 save slots all at once?
You are late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
Oh my god, who cares though?
The wait is over. At precisely 6 a.m. West Coast time, a Sarolan space vehicle entered Earth's atmosphere and landed on the lawn in front of Caldoria's capital.
Crapper, typical artistry.
All the city squares being kept clear for the ceremony, crowds of onlookers have formed on the fringes, eager to catch a glimpse of the Sarolan ambassador as he emerges from the spacecraft to shake hands with Dr. Castillo, symbolizing our acceptance into the symbiontry of peaceful beings, forever changing the course of human events. Stay tuned for more.
Alright, well, I'm definitely glad we experienced that. Apparently by sitting on the toilet. That was how it had to be done, chat. Wait, is that another door over there? No, I don't wanna, I wanna look at this. Is it another bedroom? is this?
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages.
We'll play the first message.
First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the Thai food last night. Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my career.
She got
I
the
think
crazy
we'll be able
eyes,
to touch
chat.
my Iron Byron system. I'll call you later. Bye.
Yeah, don't call us. We'll call you.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA. You've already been late to work twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
I already disappointed you. Way ahead of you, Chief. Whoever the hell you are. We're actually a terrible employee. Setup reminds me of the house we moved into when I was a teenager. You sit on the toilet, stare directly into your face in the opposite mirror. Ooh. What's up, Eternal Sword? How you doing tonight? So apparently, if you try to walk in a direction that is blocked, you just hump whatever it is. I could get used to that. But we're not so different, this guy and I. Is this a door? No, that's a wall. That's a plant. Is this something? It is. It's something.
The following is a special report from INN.
Good morning, Caldoria. I'm Mark Johnson. INN has just been notified that the Symbiotry Ambassador ship landed moments ago, and a fleet of Cyrolan ships has approached Earth and is now in geosynchronous orbit over
TV still
Caldoria.
sucks in the future.
Our reporter Megan Love is live on the scene at the Capitol building, where the alien procession is scheduled to take place. Megan, can you describe what's going on down there?
Thank you, Mark. There's a tremendous crowd on hand.
Wait, that's
to
the lady that
witness this
left us a
historic event,
crazy
and
message.
The atmosphere can only be described as electric. As most of our watchers know, it was in 2308, just 3 years after the World Unification Accords held in Gorbistan, that Earth was visited by a race of aliens who called themselves the Cyrolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance which they called the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. They told the world that the purpose of this alliance is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left, after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return, and all along the streets, the people of Caldoria are waiting for the gates to open so they can catch a glimpse of the Cyrolan delegate from the Capitol lawn. We will keep you informed with up-to-the-minute reports about this historic event. For the Interactive News Network, I'm Megan Love.
So when are they invading? Maybe that's
There's been a
maybe
special
this
report
is it.
from INN.
From in. All right, so aliens showed up and wanted us to join the Federation. Oh, this is cool.
You may change your audio and visual selections at any time.
Give me that desert. Yeah, give me that mountain. Beautiful. This is rock, apparently. This is what passes for rock in the future. Alright, that is in fact orchestral. What's gear rhythms? Sure. Oh, and that's nice. Six Fingers acoustically cool, man. Literally the music in that Rick and Morty human music gag. Alright, well that was...
Agent 5, you have nearly exceeded the optimal departure time in order to be punctual. Recommend that you leave for the TSA at once.
Didn't she already tell me I was late? No, get up, idiot. Alright, let's see if we can do this. God. Stop being later. Can I push a button?
I'm on vacation. I won't be back for...
2 weeks, 5 days, 6 hours.
Thank you.
Ass couldn't even record a whole message.
Come in. Psych. Gotcha. It's just a recording. Anyway, I checked out this morning, Caldori time about 6 o'clock.
There's still shitheads on the recordings 300 years in the future.
I'm not home right now. Susie, if this is you, meet me down by the Capitol building. I got an absolutely torg spot to watch the procession.
Ooh, a torg spot. Okay, so I guess it was this door. I just need to, like, click on it, click the button, click the something. Shithead's life's only checkered.
Floor. 3rd floor. 4th floor.
Any day now, champ.
Roof access.
The game is running slowly. Can you press the turbo button on our mini tower to add an extra megahertz? So whoever the hell that was, they went up to the roof.
4th floor.
Huzzah. In we go. Give me lobby.
3rd floor.
It really doesn't need to fill you in every time. The lights are a sufficient indicator.
1st floor.
There's some more apartments down here. Very much trying to be as hard as be immersive, and I respect that.
Welcome to the Caldoria Heights Apartments, with the best view of the world's first floating metropolis. While here, feel free to visit our rooftop observatory. Located directly across from the Capitol building in Sector 3, Caldoria Heights plays to a number of luxurious accommodations. Our 15 units offer ample living space and the very best views of the city. Aluminized steel plumbing and titanium bathroom fixtures are standard. And topping off this list of
the organist, please shut the fuck up. Sorry, he had a heart attack and is face down on the keys now.
Designed for Metro Properties by Marco Giappetti, Caldoria Heights offers comfortable accommodations in an attractive environment.
Why do holograms have to be so loud? Just sit here in the doorway and let this hologram flirt with me for hours. Ooh, what's this? Global transporter. Caution. I like the sound of that. Give me some of that action. Caldoria Heights, organist fucking his instrument not included. Oh my gosh, the Doom door sound.
Please insert your global transport card now.
Agent 5, you will require your transport card to utilize the global transport system.
Where's the card? Oh, card. I bet that sound is familiar, yeah. baked-in hint system. Yeah, our AI is super helpful on that. Should leave without pants again? Probably. What about this? What's going on here? Oh, there's the aliens. Let's take a peek-see. Tracking eye movement. Where we're going, we won't need that. It looks kind of like a toy alligator. It's kind of cute. Enhance your Mass Agent 5, but by God, do you get results? Oh, Christ. Alright, now we gotta go back upstairs. Actually, if we need to spend more time here, I'm gonna go up to the roof. I'm gonna see who that was that went up to the roof. Maybe we can talk to them. Maybe they're not a hologram or an AI. Or a cold, unfeeling machine.
Fourth floor.
Maybe.
Roof access. Rooftop observatory closed.
Well, that sucks. Sound like the guy who has it together enough to have the transport. Oh, hey, I can look at it from there. All right, let's go back to our apartment.
Fourth floor.
I have to wonder at this point if I'm even going to make it to my shift at all. Wait, can I get into my own room? Okay, yes, I can just mash my face against it. Alright, so where would I be if I was a transport card? Would I be on this shelf here somewhere? No? Would I be... Can't even see that shelf. So apparently I was sleeping in a chair this whole time. Let's try going in here. And again, I call, hey, yeah, just don't bother coming in. Oh, God. Wait. Here's something. Magic closet. Automatic laundry.
Gentle cycle. Urethane microwave setting. Estimated time to completion. Approximately 3 hours.
Jesus Christ. Oh, here's something else. Okay, what's this? What's in here? No, I said what's in here. No, let me shove my face closer to it. Wait, why can't I? Come on, let me see. There's a. Oh wait, what's this? Oh Lord. Card key ring. Does this mean I have a transport card? I assume so. I'm gonna go mash myself against the transport thing again, and we're gonna hope it works. Still without pants? It's the future. Pants are optional. I mean, really, if you try hard enough, the present is pants optional, too. Are you sure that's not just a slot to put the transport card into? I'm kind of, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about that, but we're gonna try anyway.
Third floor.
Ultimately, it would probably save me time just to go down and try and fail.
Second floor.
Agent 5 is just a McFly. Get up and just start the day. Sleep in your jeans and poofy vest. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna shove my thing in your thing, and you're gonna take me places. That's how it works, right? I can just do that, right?
Please insert your global transport card now.
It's asking me to insert, Eva. What the hell's wrong with you? All right, there we go. I said, there we go.
Choose a destination.
It's like a switchblade card? Like, what the hell? We can go to Hard Rock, Tokyo, the TSA restricted, Flagstaff Beach, Arizona.
Other destinations have not been pre-programmed.
Can we go to the TSA?
Foreign organism detected in transporter. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process. Foreign element eliminated. Preparing destination transporter. Recording passengers' organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration.
Oh god, it burns! Now only slightly be part fly.
Thank you for using global transport.
This sucks. Let's go to the happiest place on earth. Tucson, Arizona. Okay, so we work in a secret villain lair. Cool. I recognize literally all of these sound effects. Like, every single one is from another game I've played. Open it, dipshit.
Please hold for ID check. Scanning. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged.
That is apparently what we look like, yes.
So help me if I miss the first human encounter with alien beings.
Lay down, give a shit. You work for a time travel agency. Why is anybody worried about being late? Look like a congenital lack of gorm.
Welcome, Agent 5. Proceed to the command center.
Sure. Don't mind if I do. We don't use it though? Well, maybe that's our problem, damn it. Maybe we should. This is the ready room. I don't think that's what we had in mind. That's it. Command me. Or I guess I'm gonna do the commanding. Hey, it's the whole Darth Vader pod thing. We can take off our... Oh my god, are you for real? Yeah, we get to sit in the Vader chair. This is awesome. Finally hit the big time. Good point, we work for a time travel agency. Why they were even assigned times to go to work. It's stupid.
So you finally decided to make it into work. And only 32 minutes late this time. Obviously you think TSA rules do not apply to you. Well, you are wrong. As of now, you're grounded. 1 week of review and data cleanup work in the command center. And you can start by reviewing TSA agent procedures, which you've obviously forgotten.
He Angie. TSA operations review, theory, procedure, back... Oh god, here we go. Theory me.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist.
Grounded, you're not my
Traveling
dad.
back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects.
Right now, can you see me?
As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present.
I have plenty of integrity. How dare you? Alright, fixed time. Got it. Great. Background.
The particle accelerating space-time transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311,
what if you become your own grandpa?
Time-bending experiments, the government
probably why they
contracted him to build a
time
full-scale
police so
operational
people would stop
time
doing that
machine.
shit.
The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events.
And did you?
Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
So they invented time travel and then immediately decided it was a bad idea. And so the government secretly set up time police. But the general public doesn't know about it. That's great. Why not just go back in time and prevent time travel from being invented? How about that? Bing bong, so simple, chat.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips and the Journeyman key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the Biosupport Suit Generator. The Biosupport Suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a Temporal Protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past.
Interfere with events of the past.
Never leave anything behind that came from a different time. Never remove any historically significant objects from an environment. And above all, an agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Uh-oh. They give them on-the-job training.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage. This is it. It all depends on you. Get to the Ready Room. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, perfect. Excellent. What's happening? We're zooming. Temporal rips detected. 2112. 15th of May. Okay. Push any of this stuff? Do I need to push any of this stuff? Save? Okay. Oh god, I think hang on, did I just save an empty? Interesting. Okay. I understand how this works. Interesting. Alright, whatever. It's technically saved. Alright, hang on. We need to get to the ready room. We need to get outfitted. And then we need to go to 200 million BC. The inner 90s, 2000s PC game nerds recognizing literally every sound? Yes. The door sound, I can't get. I mean, it wasn't just Doom either. Like, every first-person shooter used those. I guess they were open source or something. I honestly remember them more distinctly from Duke Nukem 3D than I do Doom. Okay, oof. Arf. Your sound keeps playing the Marwin spellcasting noise at random. Throw log access key.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Initiating protocol. Access authorized for Agent 5, G. Blackwood.
Okay. Can I have the thing? Give me... What is that? That's really weird looking, but okay. This is the Journeyman key. Fun fact, if you went anywhere but the TSA, it's an instant game over because of this happening. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm not complete failure. Excellent.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Access authorized for Agent 5, G. Blackwood.
That's me.
Complete for mapping biochip. Pegasus biochip.
Shove him in my brain. Pew. That's like shooty sounds. It's really overcomplicated, but okay. I try again unavailable in pressurized environments. You don't say. Oh, hang on, let me do that again. Cool. How do I get into... I need to get in my suit. Oh, here we go. God, I thought that said big butt at first.
Temporal rape emergency mission in progress. Pegasus access authorization confirmed for Agent 5, G. Blackwood. Prepare for biosuit encapsulation. Ultrasonic body type assessment. Mesomorphic.
Recognize that sound effect?
Scanning exact body dimensions.
One 900 makes a lot.
Please keep hands inside turbolift.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Those footsteps, I recognize those. How you want to do this thing? It's to the right? Oh, of course. Of course I keep going to the left. There it is. Just for all your happy ass in there, I guess. Feel this right, we should try to guess what other games and things all these sounds are. They love these green monitors so much.
Agent 5, do not attempt to leave Pegasus. TSA protocol strictly mandates that the Pegasus remain sealed from all outside contact once a temporal repair mission is initiated.
Okay.
Remember, this protocol exists to protect the TSA agent from the effects of temporal anomalies that may have occurred in the corrupted time stream.
All right, Gage. The world has only one hope, and it's you. I pray that after the rip hits, TSA will still be here for you to transport back to. Good luck.
Is it just me, or does that guy kind of sound like the Mega Man cartoon Dr. Light voice actor? Dr. Wowie
you
guy.
must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal distortion wave reaches the present. You will be traveling back to the year 200 million BC to recover the Journeyman historical log. After obtaining the disk, you will initiate your auto-recall function, returning you to the Pegasus. Once you have returned, you must compare the corrupted and uncorrupted histories of the planet and determine the most likely origins of the distortions.
Okay. Historical log site, Southeast Pacific Rim. Alright, let's jump. I was really hoping I was gonna make the chronosphere noise when Command Conquer. Well, this seems nice.
Warning. You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
Okay, well, I gotta know now. Faceplant. As you plummeted to your death, the last thought to go through your mind was that you should have paid more attention to the AI warning. Oh, it scores you. Okay. So I only got a 53 out of 95 back in Caldoria. And there's 35 potential points in the prehistoric era. What's up, Emerald? How you doing tonight? Hello. Don't mind me. Kind of weird mood tonight, but overall, fine. Yep, you came to the right place for that. It's kind of a weird night, in fact. We're playing the Journeyman Project, and this thing is a trip. Oof. What's this way? Why, this place is like a maze, chat. What the fuck? This looks amazing. It's pretty interesting. Hey, I found a cave. Wait, what was that? Wait. What's this? No way, did I find the thing? Okay, I found something. What is it? Wait, what does it lead to? Okay, well, we found a cave to something. Here, let me see. Auto tracking unavailable in pressurized environments. That's weird. Guess we need to go this way then. That looks like a cliff. Okay. Dinosaur!
Warning. You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
Don't go plunging face first off this thing again. Oh, that looks important. Telezoom. Synthetic surface detected.
Place hand on scanner for ID verification.
Okay. So, putting some kind of, like, light bridge thing here at 200 million BC isn't gonna adversely affect the future? Like, for real, for real? Alright, let's shove this thing into that thing. Okay.
Agent
Oh, it's
5,
the disc.
You have accomplished your mission and recovered the Journeyman historical log. You must now return quickly to the Temporal Security Annex and review the disc.
Alright, I think we can just mash recall then. Temporal recall successful! Telling Agent 5 mission information.
Agent 5? What are you doing joyriding in the Pegasus? Your research reconnaissance mission was not scheduled until... Wait a minute, what's that uniform you're wearing? What's that look on your face? You have a lot of questions to answer, soldier. Once you have finished logging your report in the command center, I want to see you in my office, immediately!
So I guess he was affected by the temporal distortion. Does your chip look like a Nintendo cartridge? It was the 90s, it's a big ass chip. Like we're hauling around a pocket full of Pentiums. Indestructible Nintendo technology. Oh wait, no, this is like the back side of this room. What's up, Toast? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. So hopefully there are protocols in place to convince these people that you're actually on like a temporal mission and not just fucking around. Oh wait, that's probably what the disc is gonna do. That's probably part of the point of the disc, is to establish that things in this timeline are not the way they're supposed to be. Is that for me? You want a disc? There we go. That did not look like a disc player, but okay.
Checking for temporal discrepancies.
Oh. That. Okay. Let's see. So 2112 NORAD 6 Defense Complex Mid-Atlantic. Chance of success based on historical relevance 23%. 2185 Morimoto Colony Corpus Minor Mars 7. 2308 Caldoria Airborne Metropolis North America. Affected event, non-actual source of a temporal rip. 2310 World Science Center Sydney, Australia. I guess we want to do that. Altered. Okay, let's see here.
8/3/2185, 0800 hours. Morimoto Corporation's Mars Colony project suddenly went offline last night, just moments after the pilot of a cargo shuttle spotted an unidentified spacecraft in the area. While it is still unclear what has happened, many believe that the colony may have been destroyed by a malevolent alien race. Repeated efforts to contact the colony have met with no success, but before the comlink to the colony was terminated, the sighting of the alien spacecraft, its rapid departure, and a subsequent unexplained explosion were recorded by long-range sensors on Phobos and verified by Earth authorities.
I mean, that seems pretty conclusive, right? Unaltered.
August 3rd, 2185. Early today, the pilot of a cargo shuttle approaching the Morimoto Mars colony spotted an unidentified spacecraft in orbit over the colony. The sighting was verified by landing base scanners and immediately reported to Earth.
So originally
Soon
it was
after,
just a
the ship sped
flyby.
off towards the outer reaches of the solar system. This first governmentally verified encounter with an alien race has already prompted the leaders of the world to start emergency closed-door meetings to discuss the implications of this monumental event.
So the difference there is that the colony ended up destroyed. All right, so let's see. This was, I believe in the initial scan of the event, 2112 was listed as the origin point for the rip.
5/15/2112, 1400 hours. Today, amid negotiations to work out the final details of the Worldwide Unification Treaty, a nuclear missile was launched by the United States toward the country of Gorbistan. The missile, however, self-destructed before actually touching down. Before the scare, the leaders of this country appeared to be ready to accept the terms of the peace plan. Although the U.S. officials have repeatedly stated that they don't understand how the missile could have been launched, other foreign governments have already said that they cannot possibly sign a treaty with a country that would use such scare tactics. Thus,
fucking America.
The Worldwide Unification Treaty, which has come so close to realization, now has little or no chance for ratification.
All right, well, that's obviously a pretty big difference.
May 15th, 2112.
Yeah.
The government of Gorbistan.
So somebody went back and launched a missile which scuttled the World Peace Initiative
by the United Nations. However, at least one terrorist faction disagrees with the terms of the plan and has expressed this disagreement by taking hostages. Nevertheless, it appears that the Worldwide Unification Treaty will be signed by Gorbistan and all other nations of the world.
Dang Gorbistanians. Okay. I guess we'll just go through these. So this is a direct result.
Today, 123 years after the first official UFO encounter, an alien spacecraft entered into Earth's orbit. After several hours of silence and mounting tension, the aliens transmitted the following message over all communication frequencies.
We will return when you are ready.
While no one is quite sure what this message means, many leaders have voiced concern about interacting with an obviously powerful and potentially dangerous alien race.
It means they'll come back when they like you. So what happened originally?
More than a century after the first confirmed sighting of a UFO, aliens have finally made contact with Earth. Early this morning, a huge triangular-shaped vehicle entered into Earth's orbit. After 3 hours, the spacecraft came through the atmosphere and hovered over Caldoria. Moments later, the following message was transmitted over all communication frequencies.
We are the Cerolans. Please do not be alarmed. We have come because we feel that you are ready. You have reached a point where you are no longer dangerous to yourselves or others. This is why we've chosen to invite you to join us, the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. We are an alliance of sentient beings whose objective is to benefit from the sharing of knowledge and
Original version of the game, the altered messages just were coming, or we will return, or something that actually sounded vaguely threatening.
The significance of this encounter. So
Yeah, this makes it a lot clearer. They were just like, okay, you weren't ready to join the Federation. Get your shit in order, and then we'll be back.
Delegate will visit you to extend a formal invitation to join the Symbiotry. Until then, we look forward to meeting you in person.
Oh, long-ass message.
And as suddenly as they had appeared, the Cerolans departed, leaving Earth to ponder the implications of their existence and their incredible proposal.
Maybe the Federation wasn't ready for us. Alright, 2310 World Science Center.
1:17, 2310, 1800
No,
hours.
not Dr. Enrique Castillo.
A well-known biologist and advocate for establishing alien relations, was murdered earlier today. During his speech at the Symposium on Alien Contact in New Sydney, Australia, Castillo was speaking on stage at the World Science Center when the single shot from an unknown assailant was fired. He was later pronounced dead on arrival at the Darling Harbour Medical Complex. The murderer is still at large. Dr. Castillo was the most outspoken.
You could have just stepped out of the way calmly if you'd been paying any attention.
Although his views were not mainstream, Dr. Castillo's contributions to the pro-alien movement will be greatly missed.
We joined the Federation. We have Star Trek. Every situation is solved by using violence to commit war crime. Wait, that's just Discovery.
January 17th, 2310. The Symposium on Alien Contact began.
So it's
today
clear
at the
some
World Science
time
Center
traveler
in
is
Sydney,
trying to stop
Australia.
us from joining the
The
Federation.
debate centered around whether humans are ready for interaction with alien races. One speaker, Dr. Enrique Castillo, had a particularly moving speech. Dr. Castillo embarrassed the naysayers by systematically shooting down their arguments and thrilled the attending scientific community with visions of medical and technological advances which could be gained by such
destroys idiot anti-alien
activists. Although there were strong
activists.
keynote speeches on both sides of the argument, most of those in attendance appeared to be in favor of alien contact.
Owned with facts and logic. We should join the Federation. Change my mind.
After I was alerted that you had the historical log, I began monitoring your actions. I just downloaded the information regarding the temporal distortions. I still can't believe it has really happened. I'm reviewing all of the information about this matter, but it's obvious I can't risk sending you back to change things now. My life in the only world I have ever known is at stake, and no one, no matter what the regulations say, is going to change it for better or worse. As of this moment, consider yourself a hostile enemy of the state. I'm sending robots 1 and 2 to guard the command center door until I can figure out how to dispose of you. I'm sorry, Agent 5, but once I destroy the historical log you brought back from the prehistoric site, the only memories of your world will be in your head. And that's where they're going to stay.
Do they not understand how this whole time policing thing works?
Activation of Contingency Program 13, which states, any attempt to obstruct a TSA agent while on a mission is a direct violation of TSA Regulation 11.
Yeah.
Override code implemented. Attempting to establish link with Command Central Computer Core. IO link established. Agent 5, You may now utilize the TSA central computer.
I am
New
here.
target acquired. Rerouting robots. Rerouting robots. New target acquired. Rerouting robots. Rerouting robots.
Alright, so we sent them outside. Cool. Okay, so we need to get back to the time machine, don't we? Okay, that was the historical log analysis. We've done all this. Too much cop, not enough time. This is, what is this? Oh god, no, Jesus Christ, absolutely not. We're good, thanks. Alright, that's that. Oh god, it's so blue, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's save here. It's so blue. Okay. You're real cop looking at procedure and going, oh my god, no. Yeah, how is there no... I'm sorry, how is there no safeguard in the temporal security agency to protect against the people left behind not remembering that the future, that their present was supposed to be different? That's really dumb. And apparently the boss of the temporal security agency can just be like, yeah, okay, there was a temporal distortion, but I like this world better, so fuck you. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous.
Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood.
Plenty of safeguards are all in the other timeline.
Already in place. Please keep hands inside turbolift.
Like time travel itself, time cops are equally dumb. Oh, this whole plot line is new to the remake? Oh, that's kind of wild. I get why the boss is reacting like that. I feel like it really kind of drives home the fact that like they haven't really ever had to deal with this before. But yeah, come to think of it, that is something that most time travel stories tend to gloss over.
Gage! Wait, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can figure something out. I will give you anything.
According to TSA Regulation 11, all communication and data links to the outside must be severed to prevent possible obstructions from hindering the completion of the mission. Now proceeding with the I/O isolation procedures. Time bending preparations complete. You may now choose your temporal destination.
Cool, okay. Alright, so there's the start of the wave. Okay. Looks like there's 3 different locations. We might as well go back to the start, I would think. The original only had 1 or 2 FMV actors. It was very early on in the 90s. So that's okay. So just to see, that's NORAD 6. This is the Morimoto colony on Mars. And this is the World Science Center. Okay. Further back you jump, the more energy it takes. I would imagine so. Well, can we do this?
You are about to travel to the underwater military installation NORAD 6. In the altered history, an unauthorized missile launch leading to a nuclear explosion over the world unification talks ends the peace conference in Gorbistan, creating a resurgence of the nuclear proliferation of the 20th century. Your mission is to restore the proper flow of history by stopping the missile launch from occurring.
Okay. Nick chopped the launcher. Do the Star Trek double-fisted like ah. Hello.
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Warning. Detecting trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
What? What the hell is going on? Staff, red alert, Alpha Sector. Okay, that's not very helpful. Do I have a chip for this? I could maybe do an environment scan.
You are in the Environmental Control Room Alpha Station of the underwater military base NORAD 6.
And we were gassed. The sleeping gas fills your lungs and overwhelmed you. Awakening a holding cell, you find yourself out of energy and stranded in the past. Okay. This is interesting. Mars Colony, NORAD 6, New Sydney, and then there's a Gandhi bonus. Anyway. I have no idea what Gandhi bonus is for nuking everyone else. Alright, don't worry, chat. I've learned my lesson. This time I'll save right outside the time machine.
Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood.
I guess maybe I can save while we're trying, while we're on the screen to decide where we're gonna go.
Inside turbolift.
So yeah, that was weird. We warped in and then immediately a robot was like, I would kill you, but I'm gonna enjoy the challenge or something. It's like, what the hell? You hit continue, it'll probably just put you at the beginning of NORAD 6 and then you can just Pegasus out. Okay. Yeah, I should probably just use the continue button. Here, let's go ahead and hear this dude bloviate at us a little bit.
Gage! Wait, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can figure something out. I will give you anything.
According to TSA Regulation 11, all communication and data links to the outside must be severed to prevent possible obstructions from hindering the completion of the mission. Now proceeding with the I/O isolation procedures. Time bending preparations complete. You may now choose your temporal destination.
Cool. Great. Okay. So yeah, let's save here. Let's try this one. Let's try the colony.
are about to travel to the Morimoto Mars colony during the year 2185. Analysis of the compared history records indicates that there are 2 events that did not occur in the correct history. The Morimoto colony should not have been destroyed, and the alien ship orbiting Mars should have been able to leave undamaged. You must ensure that these events unfold properly in order to restore.
It's gonna be funny if we work there and instantly die as the colony explodes. Time travel always uses lots of speed. I was thinking about the old, like the classic movie, The Time Machine. Where you basically sit in this like chaise lounge chair and the big like spinning wheel behind you.
Shuttle 1 has just departed from the East Gantry.
All right, so here we are. Teleported right into a convenient. Okay, this is an emergency exit. I don't think we want to take the emergency exit.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
Hi. What's up? Yeah, it did instantly die. Okay, probably don't want to go out the airlock. Probably.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
It'll be fun.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Sure, okay. Sure, it'll be great. Sure, everyone's just gonna be super accepting of a random time traveler poking around. Oh, good!
Out of my way, human, or die.
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Okay, tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector. Aren't those the same security robots as at the base? Does that mean some...
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Sounds good. So maybe it's maybe somebody at the TSA is sending these robots back to fuck with everything.
Tunnel pod has just arrived in upper transport sector.
Is that you stop you with the robot and catch up to it? I don't know.
Insert security access card now.
Is my that gonna count? Give the jump. Okay, I don't think this is the access card we need. So I guess we'll go into the main part of the colony.
All arriving tourists are required to check in at reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony. Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
So, like, was there something I forgot to do back here, or? I don't think there's anything through the emergency exit. Yeah. We don't like that very much.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
God, you have to listen to that every time you go through here.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Okay, hang on. Is this something? Ah, this is something. Okay, cool. I hope. Oh, sites, colony information. All right, sites.
Like a celestial siren, Mars lures us to its inhospitable shores with visions of unearthly splendor. Thanks to an atmospheric energy shield, you can enjoy the majestic volcano Olympus Mons, the vast canyon Coprates Minor, and many of Mars's other natural wonders from within the comfort of Morimoto Corporation's Mars colony.
Amazing.
The generator for the colony's atmospheric shield lies far beneath the planet's surface, the legacy of the miners whose abandoned caverns this colony is built over. Construction of the colony should be completed by June of 2190. Please enjoy your stay. The newly erected Morimoto Mars colony rests on the edge of the vast canyon. The colony's gantry, which contains the shuttle docking bay, spans over the Red Canyon. A closer look at the gantry reveals its 140-foot stretch across the canyon, and the 3 cockpit module nodes, which transport pilots to and from the ships. After launching from the docking bay, shuttles circle the narrow canyon toward the accelerator tube, built on the central plateau. The tube allows launch shuttles to easily escape the thin atmosphere of Mars. You are currently in the entry hall of the shuttle port. To your right and left are portions of the old mining colony, which have not yet been renovated. These areas are for authorized personnel only. The main entrance to the colony is behind you. Welcome, and please enjoy your stay.
All right. Inform me? I don't think I can be informed. I think that was it. Shit, okay. That really doesn't leave me a whole lot to do. Oh, what? I mean, okay.
A thermal scan has detected colony personnel in close proximity. TSA Protocol 3 forbids any contact with humans during a temporal restoration mission.
Okay, so I have to... Uh-oh. That's not cool. I have to avoid interacting with people. Great, I'm good at that. Give me that. I think that's what we needed. Can I wear your neat kimono? It's not. Oh crap, I didn't mean to...
What are you supposed to be? Get him!
You get him!
You get him!
You
get him!
Hands of security officers, you've been escorted to a cell, which is to serve as your new home. If only you paid more attention. Sure, okay. Yeah, if I had only paid attention to the scan of the other door when opening this door.
A thermal scan has detected colony personnel in close proximity. TSA Protocol 3 forbids any contact with humans during a temporal restoration mission.
Okay, anyway, I got the thing. Give me the thing. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out of here. Martian magic. It's amazing. 2 doors, but they both go to the exact same spot. It's like magic. Okay. This does almost feel like an FMV dungeon crawler, you know? Just the way the whole movement system works. Okay.
Please insert security access card now.
I would love to. But enjoy nothing more. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it goes. Okay.
Caution. Portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
They had a budget problem. They spent all their money on a caterer. Oh shit, fuck. Oh god. Memo to Temporal Security Recruiting Department. Look for agents who remember to look at a map before getting behind the wheel. Oh my god, seriously. God. These bits are new for the remake too. These observations are interesting because it sounds like all of the content, like all of the things that actually happened are actually new for the remake. Because honestly, outside of those things, it doesn't feel like a whole lot happens in this. Oh yeah, got it. Guess you should save after every video plays so you don't have to see it. This is a very bare bones point and click with an interesting aesthetic and backstory. I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't get this mapping biochip. The whole auto tracking unavailable in pressurized environments. Like, I don't get what you're trying to tell me there. Like, it only works in depressurized environments, but I'm not wearing an environment suit, so I can't go into depressurized environments. Was this something? What is this? Hey, we've got that power crowbar. We got a bunch of people who like this game in the original form enough to authorize a fleshed out remake.
Please insert security access card now.
Three-game series, the original was
Portions of the
popular enough.
maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Nope. Yep. Nope. I keep going to the off-limits ones. I'm sure it's fine. Yep. And again. How has this not killed me again yet? Oh, is that gonna kill me? Was that what I was supposed to do? Did I just straight dumb my way through that? There are only a few instant death paths, but yes. Fucking incredible.
Agent 5, a strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution advised.
Okay. I'll beat it with my crowbar or something. It is powered.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Hi. Well, that's hardly ideal.
Out of my way, human, or die.
There's... Actually, wait, can I just get out of his way?
Tunnel pod has just departed lower transport sector.
Okay, so he just left the area. What did I just get?
This oxygen mask is empty.
Okay. Shall we fill it?
This air station is currently empty.
Thanks for nothing, asshole.
Detecting high concentrations of radioactive particles. Attempting to compensate. Success? Limited. Recommend using additional method of shielding, or using extreme haste when interacting with this environment.
Did we do whatever it is really fast?
Shield generator diagnostic repair platform 4.
I don't know what we're looking for.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
I crowbar this? Does not appear so. Oh, hey, that was something. Oh, that just brings us.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
I wonder how irradiated we can get in here. Yeah, what's a little radioactivity between friends? I always say. Also, at this point, I have no idea where we came in from. Yeah, we'll get superpowers. It'll be great. Okay, so I think I found the important part. I found one that needed the panel removed to do a diagnostic. Okay, it was this one.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
So, I don't think I have anything for this. Unless it's the access card, because we already tried to use the crowbar. Well, then maybe just use the crowbar in a different spot. Apparently not. I can't turn around while I'm doing this either.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
Okay. So I'm gonna restore the last save, wherever the hell it was. Okay, so I need... I'm not sure what I need. I need something. Did you really just... Because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. As if on cue the transport pod came careening back down the tunnel and plowed you over. That's great. Okay, so whatever's next has to be done here. This thing's out.
This air station is currently empty.
Yeah, that's out. Anything in the airlock, or do you just die instantly if you go in here? Wait, can you air filter with this? Wait a minute. Are you not supposed... Okay. Are you not supposed to do one section at a time? Do you do part of one and get some stuff that you then go back and use in other ones? Because if this thing operates as an air filter without oxygen, I could go back to the sea base. I'm right. So what if we do that? When jumping around, use up all your energy though. I mean, let's find out. I already have a save here, so. I mean, I don't know how energy works either. Energy refills are Pegasus because you're back in the present. Okay, so now let's try going here.
You are about to travel to the underwater military installation NORAD-6. In the altered history, an unauthorized missile launch leading to a nuclear explosion over the World Unification talks ends the peace conference in Gorbistan, creating a resurgence of the nuclear proliferation of the 20th century. Your mission is to restore the proper flow of history by stopping the missile launch from occurring.
Whee! This is like sliders. Here's squeaky gate this time. You are no match for me. But I love a challenge. Like, what the Christ does that even mean?
Warning. Detecting trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
Okay, air filter is on. Okay, cool. Now I can do things. Security override is disabled. Intake into main air supply, unknown gas contaminant. Affecting all sectors. Please choose valve mode. Take. I know. I think we want to...
It may be advisable to leave the gas canister in its current position.
Why? Oh, dispense. Hang on. Dispense helium, I dare you. Okay. Incompatible gas / receptacle. Okay. All right. Well, I think that was important. I think that was a good thing to do. I don't know what's going on here. My filter is off, but I don't hear us gasping or anything, so seems we're okay. Yeah, I guess everybody's already knocked out. Maybe when I disconnected the thing, I don't know. I don't know. The logic in this game is a little tenuous at times. You think you know why, but we'll see.
Defense Command Post on security alert. Access denied.
Okay.
Get your hands in the air!
Okay, great. Retrieving the sleeping gas canister, you successfully awaken the personnel, then promptly apprehended you. Okay.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
If they're carrying the nuts as you pass by.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in...
I mean, is that... He's not awake, right? Because the gas?
NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Defense Command Post on security alert. Access denied. All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
I don't think I can interact with the guy on the ground. It's not really visible while I'm doing things.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
This looks like it goes right outside.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Submarine dock, okay, cool.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Defense Command Post on security alert. Access denied. All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
Where even are the controls for
All
this?
personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Like me?
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Is that...
Warning,
is that a puzzle?
air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel,
down.
detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
I mean,
systems.
this area definitely looks cool.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in
Oh, we don't care about that monitor.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and
Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here. You really don't care about small arms, huh?
Warning, all personnel,
just big arms.
in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Subject transmission.
Defense Subleader, this is Def Sub 62. I've just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data line between Gamma and Beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Okay.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected
like the
in
duty
NORAD
list.
air ducts and ventilation system.
Need any of this stuff, huh?
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts. NORAD Alpha, sub-day 3.
I know, small arms. Who told you that? My arms are huge.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Launch prep.
Warning, all personnel. Launch prep. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation. Diagnostics, okay. Fueling, complete. Sonar chaff, full. Torpedoes, none. Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Well, we need torpedoes.
Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. Personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. Personnel. Contamination detected
If I
in NORAD
push
air ducts
this.
and ventilation system.
Oh no, he's just.
Warning. Personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Kind of fun. Okay, I think I know what this is for. I think I know what this is for. Getting into this all, it's definitely interesting. It's definitely not what I expected.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected. Defense Command post on security. Access denied. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air.
What did you expect? Probably a more...
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
I don't know if conventional point and click is really what I'm thinking here.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning.
Maybe something with more story or more happenings.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation. Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha sector. Warning, all personnel. Lower attack sub detected in NORAD air ducts. Prep sub for launch. Commence boarding. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
Okay, I'm not sure why we're doing this, but we're doing this. Wouldn't have paid for a conventional experience, come on. Oh, this is weird. I feel like it's very under-signposted Choose Your Own Adventure. This is interesting.
Negative, Def Sub 2. We've lost communication with all sectors, and there's been an unauthorized launch from Sub-Bay Alpha. Intercept bogey immediately. You're authorized to attack with lethal force. We're en route to NORAD, but we're 20 clicks southwest, so you'll have no direct backup. The auto defense systems in Beta and Gamma sectors are online and will support you with torpedo fire. Alpha and Delta sectors are offline, and you'll have no additional backup there. Over?
God, seriously?
Alert.
Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Unless you're not supposed to follow the path. I mean, who knows, really?
Alert. Incoming torpedo. Warning. Impact down.
Okay.
Alert.
Big fucking whale.
Attention operator in depth sub 4. You are ordered to stop your vessel and turn off your autopilot system immediately.
Alert. Incoming torpedo.
Okay.
Warning, all personnel.
I guess we'll try that again.
Mortis. Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha sector. Lower attack sub. Prep sub for launch. Warning, all personnel. Commence boarding. Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Oh great, now we can compare and contrast against the actual intended path. Like a get attacked sub. I think you can imagine I'm gonna have a lot to say about trial and error gameplay later.
Negative, Def Sub 2. We've lost communication with all sectors and there's been an unauthorized launch from Sub Bay Alpha. Intercept bogey immediately. You're authorized to attack with lethal force. We're en route to NORAD, but we're 20 clicks southwest, so you'll have no direct backup.
Mars roller coaster's okay. This one kind of brings the pacing of NORAD down a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of talkie bits in this part.
Delta sectors are offline, and you'll have no additional backup there. Over.
Like I can imagine getting, I can see getting really tired of hearing that guy talk after a while.
Alert.
What is that, a sunken ship? Kinda cool. At least debris.
Alert. Incoming torpedo. Alert.
Alert, whale.
Attention operator in Depth Sub 4. You are ordered to stop your vessel and turn off your autopilot systems immediately.
Alert.
Red Sub Control, I'm getting no response. I'm proceeding with elimination of bogey.
Alert. Incoming torpedo.
Well, that was pretty close.
Alert. Incoming torpedo. Warning. Impact damage.
Nice tour of the seafloor.
Alert. Alert. Incoming torpedo. Warning. Impact damage. Alert.
Okay. I guess is when you really do just follow the line? Yeah, you must.
Warning. Impact damage. Alert.
Okay.
Warning. Impact damage. Warning. Hull breach imminent.
Wait, what? Why? No. I've been working so hard. Quick, dock this fucking thing. Yeah, there you go. Get in there.
Auto dock sequence initiated.
Not a lot of context is given to this one. We're basically trying to find another entrance to get past those locked. Okay. Healthy green water there. Came out before Mist. Would have thought this would be after it. That is kind of surprising, yeah. Okay, well, that's a save. Did not think. Okay, where are we? All right. We're in a very familiar-looking location. Looks like they just reused it. Only by a few months. This is still January 1993. Mist was September. This was developed by 2 people on Aging Max. This is a whole ass studio.
Warning, all personnel. NORAD Delta, Sub-Bay 3. Air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Yeah, I don't know why we can do this again.
Warning.
Oh, we can go this way this time.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
I think I've heard that warning sound enough as well.
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied. Air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected. Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
So I was pushing forward and I skipped over whatever a message is.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied. Warning.
Okay, cool.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Please.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning.
Shadow Gate that had this move then do adventure system. That is true. That is true. The old Mac Venture system.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation. Station 1.
Mr. Robot's in there.
Overrun. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Alpha Station 1. Access credentials overrun. Warning, all personnel.
So he's overriding all the controls.
Alpha Station 1. Access credentials overrun. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
He's working hard in there. So let's see if we can figure out something to do about this.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected. Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
Boy, how nice it would have been to have some kind of visual indicator that you couldn't go through a door instead of having to pause and hear that sound clip over and over and over again.
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
Mr. Robot put scary red dots on our planet. We're gonna get dotted.
Defense
My
Command
God.
post on security alert. Access denied. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay, do I have... Maybe I do have something for this.
Personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Can I power crowbar this door open?
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
No, of course not. Stupid idea.
Alpha Station 1. All personnel. Access detected in NORAD air ducts.
So I'm basically just watching that guy do this shit.
Override. Warning. Alpha Station 1. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Nuclear strike launch.
I feel like maybe I need to go to the third area and see if there's stuff that I can do there.
Nuclear strike launch code. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning.
I'm not really sure what else.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
I basically just need to get into that room and stop him, but I don't think I have anything for that. So.
Warning. All personnel.
Let's see here.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
I think I'm going to be proud of the restraint I've shared so far at backseat. You're doing great, I gotta say. Honestly, very impressive. Wake up the humans, will they do anything other than stop us in the hallway? No, I can't imagine they would. World Science Center, Sydney, Australia. Sure.
You are about to travel to the World Science Center in New Sydney, Australia, in the year 2310. In the corrupted history, an influential scientist, Dr. Enrique Castillo, is assassinated during his speech at the Symposium on Alien Contact. Without his impassioned arguments for the benefits of sharing culture with other races, the sentiment of the scientific community toward alien contacts swings to an isolationist attitude, drastically altering history.
Definitely don't want that. Aliens are our friends.
It's melody.
What in the fuck just happened? Virus has been penetrated by a small projectile. Do you want to remove it?
You have just been shot with a dart coated with an unknown toxin. Your vital signs are beginning to fluctuate.
Yeah, I think you should remove it. Unknown substance detected in blood.
Your biosuit was able to filter out all but 7 micrograms of the toxin. The substance is a lethal neurotoxin and must be neutralized quickly, or you will perish.
Okay, great. What do we got? Cool, that's fascinating. Compound analyzer.
Place compound to be analyzed into the analysis chamber. Nucleonic compound analyzer SL100A.
I don't. Okay.
Assessing
Analyze.
polarity, checking for nuclear emissions, evaluating molecular structure, scanning polypeptide chains. Chemical, complex dihydrogenate-based liquid tranquilizer. Sending analysis information.
Our computer is
to molecular
Australian now.
compositor.
I guess that fits with where we are. What is this stuff?
Transferring argon from canister to reservoir. Ready to discharge argon into smart ally chamber.
Okay, but like why? I don't understand. Sure.
Start.
What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. Like, I can't
It
move
is now
this stuff.
safe to retrieve your keycard and disengage the argon canister.
Okay. Alright, I got an office key card. Registered dude guy.
Dr. Sinclair, your messages have been forwarded to your office.
Okay. It's a nitrogen can. All the puzzles in this are gas-based.
Sinclair Laboratories Molecular Synthesizer Interface SL100C-1. Now completing download of molecular information from Compound Analyzer. Dimenhydrinate is a relaxant commonly found in sleep and health aids. In combination with other drugs, its effects can be fatal. It is used as a base for many different forms of tranquilizers. There are antidotes known for several dimenhydrinate-based tranquilizers, all of which are members of the thorazine family.
Well, build me a molecule.
3 thorazine base molecules have been pre-programmed. These molecules are stable. Variations must be selected manually. In the event that an unstable compound is being created, you will have to begin again. After all 3 molecules have been designed, an antidote can be synthesized.
I lost internet for a sec, you've been poisoned. Yeah, the robot in this time period shot us with a neurotoxin, which we were able to mostly filter out, but now we're using the very handily placed scientific equipment around us to synthesize a cure.
Base molecule number 1.
Add compound components to main structure. How the fuck am I supposed to know what they want? Let's see. I'm no molecule. I choose you.
Yeah.
What? I made it
Base
explode.
molecule number 1.
Yeah.
Base molecule number 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Base molecule number 1.
Yeah.
I feel like my energy is draining extremely fast in this particular scenario.
Base molecule number 1.
Okay, it's the O. Oh god, and then I have to pick other shit? Oh god, Jesus. OJ.
Yeah.
Wham.
Base molecule number 1.
Said 3 apiece.
Energy level 50%.
Cool, great.
Yeah.
Wham.
Base molecule number 1.
Yeah.
Wham.
Base molecule number 1.
Wait, are we still going?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Base molecule number 1.
Oh, thank god.
Base molecule number 2.
Fuck you! Wait, is this just the same thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Base molecule number 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Base molecule number 2.
Go to circle first. Oh, wait, is it... Okay, it's the same sequence. Fuck, it's just... Now I don't remember. Fuck. Okay, so it's...
Base molecule number 2.
What was it? It was circle, J... Okay, circle, J, line... Fuck.
Base molecule number 2.
Circle, J, line, triangle? Okay.
Base molecule number 3.
Alright, circle, J, line, triangle, CY. Okay, that was it. It's...
3 stable thylacine base molecules are in design. Building base molecules. Bonding additional molecules. Synthesis complete. The synthesized compound will appear in the molecular synthesizer.
Where was that? Ah. Now I want to get to the compound synthesizer, bro. Wait, how do I get the fucking thing?
Energy.
Shut up. Okay, seriously though, how do I get over that thing? Oh. Cool, gimme. Just suck it out of the tube? Okay, great. Blurp. Does this mean I have every inventory item in the game now? Alright, I think first things first is we go home. And then we come back. At least she doesn't give us the spiel every time. Hopefully we don't get shot every time. That would be a little annoying.
It's melody.
Agent 5, you have just been shot with a dart coated with an unknown toxin. Your
Yeah, I still have the
beginning to
antidote. I think
fluctuate.
you could just drink it. Take the fucking thing out. Oh, huh.
Your biosuit was able to filter
You
out
just-
all but
okay.
7 micrograms of the toxin. The substance is a lethal neurotoxin and must be neutralized quickly, or you will perish.
Well, fortunately, we have something for that. Okay. Alright, the ominous music has stopped. We should be fine. So what else do we have? Alright, we now have a tranquilizer dart for really... Actually, I should throw that in the analyze. We don't go away. We have an empty nitrogen canister and an empty argon canister. We also have Dr. Sinclair's office key card. So let me get rid of this.
Place compound to be analyzed into the analysis chamber.
And I did.
Nucleonic Compound Analyzer SL-100A.
Okay, I don't want to... No, I don't need to...
Assessing polarity. Checking for nuclear emissions.
It won't let me leave.
Evaluating molecular structure. Scanning polypeptide chains. Chemical. Complex dihydrogenate-based liquid tranquilizer. Sending analysis information to molecular compositor.
Okay, good, great. Good for you. Very happy for you. Alright, goodbye now. Where the fuck are we and why is it all goopy?
Dr. Nakamura is currently at the conference. Keycard is required for entry.
Shit. Okay, that means don't go that way. Similarly means don't go that way. I guess I better save. Can I take one more step so I can get in here? Because I'd like to try to get in there.
All conference attendees must check in at the main reception in the auditorium complex. Dr. Graylis is currently at the conference. Keycard is required for entry.
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby.
Oh, we don't want that.
Dr. Terrio is currently at the conference. Keycard is required for entry.
Okay.
This laboratory is open to authorized personnel only.
Alright, I think that means I can get in there. Or no, this is an office key card. This tech is so weird.
Dr. Glenna is currently at the conference. Keycard is required for entry.
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby. Extreme caution advised.
I think she means don't go that way. Okay, cool. Cool. I got it.
This laboratory is open to authorized personnel only.
Hi.
Dr. Elliot Sinclair is currently at the conference.
There we go.
Keycard is required for entry.
Shove the thing in the thing. Shoo! Now, what are we doing in here? What's your problem? Oh, I guess Sinclair is the one who hates him. That's a snack. Fucking what? I can take a machine gun?
Agent 5, do not disturb the current environment and possibly the current time stream without extreme cause. Also, as a TSA agent, you are forbidden to carry lethal weapons under Protocol 37.
So are we not doing this then? Okay. Never mind then, I guess. Smart alloys morphing time bending.
I had an interesting thought today while working on the contact-sensitive smart alloys project. It's given that all elements behave in a manner that is consistent with their atomic properties. For example, it is consistent for manganese to bond with barium cobalt in a very particular way under certain conditions. In a sense, these universal instruction sets are similar to the DNA, which regulates the behavior of all
Nobody
cells
actually has
in
glasses like that, right? Glasses like that don't actually function.
it's conceivable that any non-organic matter can be programmed to respond
Use the nerd glasses.
at the molecular level to a set of predetermined instructions and instruction codes. So imagine a lamp, which upon command could take the form of a chair, a table, or even a work of art.
Seeing people who've had glasses definitely make their eyes way bigger.
I'm confident that a proposal to do further research in this direction will be met with approval.
Maybe they usually hold goldfish, but they're off rock right now.
This month has been fraught with discoveries about the morphing process. We learned how to morph all of the elements, but only after we realized that a certain few of them are immutable. Specifically,
hey, this guy doesn't have an Australian accent.
Like argon and krypton. Well,
never thought I'd see anime nerd glasses IRL before.
Properties,
you can almost make out the spiral on them.
Even worse, these elements actually interfere with the bonding of surrounding molecules and bring the whole process to a halt. On the plus side,
oh shit, my
we have
died.
Also discovered
I hope this
that
transferred
if proper
over.
care is taken, even
also hope he's not
organic
saying
matter
anything of any
could
importance.
foreseeably
Right
be altered in form.
Oh good, it did. Okay, cool. Not Australian, it's just a World Science Center.
This journal is, beyond a doubt, the most important of my career, as today marks my first success in the application of time distortion theory. By creating a localized neutrino acceleration matrix, I was able to bend time for just a fraction of a second. Anything entering into the distortion field slipped back in time for just a moment, creating a visual effect.
Terminator shoots him, you can just use the glasses to laser the dart out of the air.
It may not seem like much, but it's truly more than any physicist could hope to achieve in a lifetime. And while it may be eons before there's any practical application of this theory, everything great was achieved one small step at a time, and this is definitely the first step.
It is now time to shut off your system. Okay, so don't take assault rifle. Got it. Good thing is with glasses like that, he's always got fire readily available if he gets stranded. Oh, here we go. You messed up.
Hello, Elliot. This is Dr. White again. I still haven't received results from those morphing tests that I needed the other day. I know you're as excited about this breakthrough as I am, but if you expect to get any credit in the upcoming
Is that supposed to be an Irish accent?
I'll need to see some practical work from you very soon. Give me a call.
Oh my god. He's pissed that pro alien dude still has thunder. Your white glasses are not nearly thick enough for science.
Hello, Elliot. This is Dr. Walczek. I'm calling to check up on our progress after the new neurotransmitter equalizer that I prescribed. I'm afraid that the stress you are under may be a bit much even for this increased dosage. But still take only 2 a day, even if you are experiencing the anxiety attacks
German for a
or
Russian
rapid
name.
mood swings like we had last week.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Just fine indeed. Okay. Anything else of any note around here? Shit. What's this?
Welcome to the symposium on alien contact at the World Science Center in Sydney, Australia.
I don't want it anymore.
The primary purpose of this conference is to allow the scientific community a forum to exchange ideas and opinions about joining the symbiotry of peaceful beings. The primary debate will take place in the main auditorium complex on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, with keynote speakers and world-renowned scientists Dr. Elliot Sinclair and Dr. Enrique Castillo. The debate will be followed by meetings in conference rooms where the many discussions revolving around this volatile issue will be held. Information on discussion groups will be available at the conference check-in at the entrance of the main auditorium. Accommodations are being provided at the New
talking.
Cosmopolitan Hotel by the Shuttleport in New Darling Harbor. Thank you.
Is that a young Zuck? No, that guy could actually emote. Like, subtly. In a very minor way, but he could technically emote. Impressed by their ability to not blink at all? Yeah. I mean, he had a more convincing smile than Zuck does. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight, because this game is weird, and I feel overwhelmed with everything that's going on. We have a whole bunch of items, about half of which I understand the application thereof, and I have things that I can do. Like, I can actually go back to the Mars base with this air tank, I think, and get somewhere new. I don't know what the power crowbar or the canisters are for yet. And I haven't actually worked out how to resolve any of these scenarios, but I feel like we've accomplished some things. I'm gonna say this is load this one. And I'm curious, I do want to see, where's my, oh, my score is 241 out of 500. Obviously, we're not gonna get a perfect score on this. So I guess we're past the halfway mark on this. So maybe we'll finish tomorrow night, unless I get horribly, horribly, horribly stuck on things. But yeah, that will definitely, that'll do, chat. That'll do. The epic time travel adventure. Not a long game. I mean, there's like I was saying, there's just not a lot happening in it. Like, other than going to these different locations and trying to track down the robots. Like, I guess it was to help keep the scope of the game manageable. But, you know, working in elements like you can't interact with any other living people or something. I guess kind of limits what can happen. Or the different difficulties, different level of accident. There's only two. We're playing on adventure mode. And then there's a walkthrough mode, which I guess removes most, if not all, of the puzzles and just lets you play through the story. But I don't. There's already not a terrible lot to it to begin with, so I'm not sure how necessary it was. But I say that now, I might get really stuck or confused tomorrow night and need some bailing out, so. You can also change between the difficulties on the fly, so I suppose if there's a tough part you can't figure out, you can just skip it. So, anyway, chat, as a reminder, tomorrow night we'll do more Journeyman Project, and if we finish it, we'll do some one-off thing on Wednesday, power hours on Thursday and Saturday. We should be getting close to the end of this issue we're on. As usual, it's just going to come down to how much bullshit you'll clog up the system with. And then Friday, I don't know. I have not decided anything for Friday, but I will post it in Discord once I do decide on something. An amazing penis. That line lives rent-free in my head now. It is, at any rate, an amazing line, so. Yeah, or literally anything. Who knows? The hot tub stream? I won't rule anything out. Chaos rules eternal. So, anyway, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Let me go send y'all off. Go hang out somewhere with somebody doing something. How about I send you over EOS. EOS is playing Papers, Please. A game that I never finished because, my God, is it ever a stressful game once you get into it. Anyway, chat, thank you all for coming out tonight. Thanks for beholding the weirdness that is the Journeyman Project and sitting close by while I flailed my way through as much of it as I could. Hopefully our flailings will lead to some kind of conclusion tomorrow night. But that really just remains to be seen, doesn't it? So thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for more Journeyman Project. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.